We drink from the overflowing cup of luxury, while true lasting joy rests in the half-filled cup of simplicity. I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to guide you through the contrast and how we compare simplicity and luxury. We're constantly told on social media that more equals better and more equals happier. Well, there are two sides to this contrast. Let me ask you guys a question. How often have you scrolled past something on social media that caught your eye and really made you ask, gee, I really wish I had that? Well, it doesn't really matter, because that's what we're going to be discussing today. Simplicity and luxury. Now, let's talk about luxury. Why do we crave these trends so much? And the short, simple answer would be because we want to gain attention. We want to gain acceptance. We want to boost our self-image. Luxury isn't just fancy yachts, 5-star hotels, or premium vacations. Luxury, at least to the newest generation, is the newest pair of sneakers you bought, or the newest kind of tech you have. And what do these things give us exactly? And that's going to be the short rush of excitement. And this excitement is only temporary. Yet, what does this short rush of excitement give us? And that's going to be, it traps us in an endless cycle for wanting more, for wanting better, and for wanting to be better than everyone around you. These things tie us and make us wonder our self-worth. We start judging people based on their belongings and not their personality, or their talent, or their kindness, as people morally should. When does this chase finally end, you may ask? And it doesn't. It just doesn't. These expensive brand labels keep making more and more addictive stuff for you to buy. And it doesn't end. The chain keeps going. Now, another thing that luxury brands give us is comparison. Say you walk past someone in the mall with ragged shoes and torn clothes. You walk past them and say, whoa, my shoes are better than him. What did you gain from winning this comparison? Nothing. And if you're on the lower side of the comparison, you get pushed down even further. These unfair comparisons cause insecurity and making people feel left out. The excitement you gain from buying your first pair of designer sneakers, that excitement fades away fast and leaves you craving the next purchase. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Again, is simplicity boring? Because some of you in this room may think so. And for those of you who think it is, simplicity is a choice. It is not a shortage, but a choice, a decision you make to prove that you're intentional. Simplicity also boosts our intentional living. You know what you want, and you know how to get it. Example, I splurged some money on some football shoes, and I put them to good use. Well, and they still ended up sitting, collecting dust in my shelves. And these pair of football shoes may be simple, but they are a luxury to some. Take Andrew Jackson, for example. He became president of the United States. Guess where he was born? A log cabin. Yes, a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. He was a man of the common people. And he still became president. And his story truly tells us that simplicity is also a form of luxury. Now, why do we buy these luxury brand labels? Like I said, to gain acceptance, to fit in. And simplicity does quite the opposite. Simplicity is dressing for yourself, not the labels. When you dress yourself in brand labels, you think You dress for the crowd, you don't dress for yourself. Everything is for everyone. You care about other people's opinions. And simplicity, well, it teaches us to cherish the free time we have. It teaches us to cherish the people around you, friends or family. You should dress to express, not to impress. Simplicity also proves your inner self-worth, and it helps you escape that comparison cycle. Luxury gives us that short rush of excitement, and simplicity gives us that lifelong fulfillment that we all need. Now let's compare and contrast the two. Luxury is living for other people's opinions. It's living for other people's view, and living for other people's image of you. Simplicity helps you build that inner confidence that all of us need and all of us should have. Chasing luxury doesn't give us much. In fact, it gives us a type of stress. And this stress is called the FOMO stress, fear of missing out. Because why else would people buy this kind of luxury? Why would people spend $2,000 on a handbag when you can buy one at the thrift store for 50 cents maybe? Well, that's because they have the fear of missing out, the fear of lagging behind in society, the fear of not catching up to anyone else. While simplicity brings you that calm confidence, that calm freedom that you need to help you in the future. Luxury feeds your ego, it feeds your desire, it feeds the dark side of your soul. And simplicity feeds the bright side of your soul. And nourishing your soul, it's truly what matters. New purchases boost ego, but only briefly, while genuine connections help nurture you. They nourish your soul, and that is what truly matters to a healthy life. Habits, good or bad, and it depends on which path you choose here. You could choose the luxury. Well, luxury is okay, but only as a reward maybe. Because if you let luxury take over you, you cannot control them. The luxury is bigger than you. You are controlled by people around you and those expensive brand labels. Needs or wants? Have you guys ever stopped and asked yourself, when buying something expensive, do you need this or do you want this? Because luxury is like a bottomless cup that you can never truly fill up. And the only way that you can fill this bottomless cup is by filling it up with gratitude, filling it up with moments, peace, and the people around you. Life is a daily personal choice, completely down to yourself. Nothing, no one can take that away from you. And true wealth is building bonds with people around you, friends, family, anyone, and finding that inner peace that your heart desires, finding the inner peace that your heart craves. To some, luxury is simple. To others, simplicity is a luxury. Thank you.